So let's go to SmackDown's first pick of the second round. The poster boy of the WWE for the last 10, 15 years. Mr. You Can't See Me, John Cena.
Mr. Hustle, loyalty, and respect. He doesn't move. I think I saw this in the Attitude Era.
That used to be the 3D move.
Yeah.
I
That used to be
know.
because you see the D and the 3.
The Dudley Boys still do that. But
Yeah.
The funniest thing, I have to say, the live show when John Cena was paired up with the Dudley Boys, and they all do it at the same time. We're going, is it hustle or loyalty, respect, or is it 3D?
It's Hustle 3D.
Hustle 3D.
There you go.
Now, are you surprised John Cena went number 7, the 7th pick?
No, because they have other people that they're high on right now.
Well, this is supposed to be the new era.
The new era, yeah.
I know John Cena debuted in like 2002 or something like that, and so
he debuted on SmackDown. He spent his early career on SmackDown. Then he spent the last decade on Raw.
yeah.
I'm not shocked he went to SmackDown because they want to bring the ratings up in SmackDown.
Yeah.
And Cena, regardless if people hate him or love him, he creates ratings.
He's a ratings machine.
Exactly.
That guy.
Yeah.
I'm glad he went to SmackDown.
Yeah.
I was tired of seeing him on Raw every week. Doing his thing, but
You never saw him on SmackDown anymore.
never.
No.
I can't remember the last time I even saw him on SmackDown.
You saw him a couple times, but that
What did he do, a promo?
probably.
He didn't wrestle ever
or a
on
run-in or
SmackDown.
something,
Yeah.
save.
He never wrestled on SmackDown
No,
anymore.
he didn't.
Like his talents of the 5 moves of doom were never worthy of SmackDown.
No.
No. So that was the 7th pick of the second round for SmackDown was John Cena. Second round, 8th pick, Raw. Could have been number 1. Supposed to be number 1. Mr. Brock Lesnar. Suplex City.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Suplex City, bitch.
I know. Part-time guy. You're giving this guy, you're wasting the 8th pick on him for a guy that wrestles twice a year. But the money's there.
Yeah.
I guess you
Plus-
want to see him.
Plus, Raw could waste the pick on them because they had 3 picks around, so they could waste 1 pick on a part-time guy like Brock Lesnar. SmackDown couldn't. They only had 2 picks around.
They have to make him count every
Exactly,
round.
Exactly, considering the fact that Raw was taking so good people before SmackDown even could think of it.
Yeah, and Brock's like the money hoarder right now.
Yeah.
He's doing anything he can for money right now. He's having a big match with Orton at SummerSlam, and then who knows what he'll do from there on. Therefore,
He may take a little break, and wait till WrestleMania.
He may do another UFC fight.
Oh, I don't know. Since he did the drugs, he's probably going to be suspended for a decent amount. What happened? Is this breaking news?
breaking news.
Here we go.
from Monday Night Raw, the first ever WWE Universal Champion will be decided in a historic matchup at SummerSlam.
I don't even know what that is. Universal Champion?
It's probably the world champion.
Yeah.
Oh my God! So they're doing SummerSlam's a built together pay-per-view for Raw and SmackDown.
Yes.
So
I think the big 4 are combined, and then I don't know how they're going to do the other ones.
Right now they got SummerSlam is both Raw and
It's
SmackDown.
joint, yeah.
Then next month, September, they have they're bringing back Backlash, which is going to be a SmackDown pay-per-view.
Okay.
And then towards the end of the month, they renamed Night of Champions. It's now Clash of Champions.
Like the WCW days.
Yes.
Oh
and that's
my
going to be a
God.
Raw pay-per-view. Yeah.
So we'll see where that...
do you know who it is between? Does it say?
No.
Not yet.
The WWE Universe Champion.
That's
We'll see
interesting.
where that goes.
So
Yeah.
there's a WWE champion and a Universal champion.
I don't like that. They should have just kept it just the
The world.
world champion, like
Yeah.
it was before everything went south.
Anything they can do.
Yep. Well, that's what they're the universe. They're trying to make it.
Yeah.
They want the universe because it's WWE Universe. They want to add
Yeah.
that into the title mix. I hope they bring back the Cruiserweight Championship,
They're
which I
going
think
to.
they're talking about.
They're going to.
Supposedly the winner of the Cruiserweight Classic is going to be the
champion?
Cruiserweight champion. Yeah.
Did you know Tajiri's in the Cruiserweight champion?
She should be.
Tajiri, Brian Kendrick.
Yep.
They got
Brian Kendrick.
Brian Kendrick.
Yeah.
They have
T.J. Perkins,
T.J.
which
Perkins
is
who used to play
he was Suicide, right?
Suicide and then Manic
Yeah,
in
on
TNA.
TNA.
Yeah.
So
Any other big names? Is Ray? Please tell me Rey Mysterio's in at least.
no, there's a guy that's local around here, Thomas Ciampa. He's in it. Tommaso.
Tommaso Ciampa and
Yeah.
Johnny Gargano are both in it.
Yeah, and then there's Drew what's his name? Drew Gulak.
What about the guy we met that night at the NXT live show? You know what I'm talking about?
He's not in it, but he actually a couple weeks ago on NXT he had a match on NXT where he actually beat the Perfect 10.
Ty Dillinger.
Ty Dillinger, yeah.
Yeah, you're talking about. I remember because you showed me the picture. It was Biff Busick.
Yeah.
That guy.
Although he's got a new name in NXT.
But I'm surprised that for the cruiserweight that they kept Tommaso's last name. They kept him as his. They didn't change it or anything like that.
Yeah. He's been a Ring of Honor going back and forth. I think we actually saw him live. We went to.
Yeah, he did wrestle at
Did he?
Yeah.
We went to a club in Providence. Literally, for his birthday, I'm like, let's just go to, Malted Barley? And we walk by and we see, what's the place called? I don't even know.
Yeah.
Some club, and we see wrestling live. I'm like, are you kidding me? Walked in, Ring of Honor, right there.
Nice.
Literally stood by it and you could watch.
Yeah.
All the guys were there brought up. Free admission, everything.
They do a lot of good local independent stuff in Providence that I've seen. Was there more breaking news?
No. It was the Red Sox game.
The Red Sox game. Okay, going back to the draft. Second round, number 9, SmackDown's pick, Randy Orton.
You could see that coming because Brock Lesnar was taken before him.
Yeah.
It's got to set up SummerSlam, Raw versus SmackDown.
Yeah.
They're going to do a whole promo on it. Come on. Do something non-original, guys. Vince, can you stop being old school?
Well, do you think they'll revive the Orton Cena matches from the past now that they're both on SmackDown, or no? You think that Cena's just going to be
if one becomes the champion, maybe, but if not, no.
No.
But it's actually a shock, and they said it, and I can't believe it's true. Orton and Brock Lesnar have never faced each other.
No.
They said the first time in 15 years in the making.
Yeah.
That they
because they both debuted in 2002.
Yeah.
They were both in Ring of Honor before they came up. Brock Lesnar looked like a maniac.
They were in
Ring of Honor.
OVW.
OVW, that's right. Yeah.
Come on, you got Ring of Honor on your brain now.
Yeah, for real,
Stop that.
I'm
We're talking about WWE here, not Ring of Honor.
Cena came up from there too.
Yeah.
I know, he was the prototype.
Batista. Yeah, what was Batista's name?
He was like the freaking Deacon, or
Yeah.
he was Deacon Batista when he came in with.
when he came in with Devon.
Devon. Yeah, I remember that.
God.
Yeah.
Such a bad gimmick.
I know.
Yeah,
he carried around like a big
the
briefcase around his neck or something, or like the
It's a donation.
the donation bin or something.
Actually, it was with when Batista debuted. When they said that they were bringing him on the main roster, they told him to go buy a suit because they were going to pair him with.
Is that Evolution?
Devon.
Oh no, Devon.
They were going to pair him with Devon. So when he showed up and he brought the suit and they cut the arms off. He's like, I just bought this.
Welcome to WWE.
Oh yeah. And next for the 10th pick in round 2, the last pick in round 2, the New Day. So you get 3 guys there. You get Woods, Kofi, and Mr. Big E. I can see why they did it because it's everyone. I mean, they're hot with the kids and the unicorn and the bootios, and you get 3 guys for the price of one.
Three guys for one draft pick, and you got another champion on Raw.
Yep.
But the thing is, you got the tag team champions on Raw now. That might as well just say screw SmackDown with tag teams.
Well, I actually like the tag team. I know you guys probably think they suck, but I like the tag teams that they have on SmackDown, which is later on. They weren't picked during the live episode. They were picked on the network. I like the Vaudevillains.
The American Alphas?
Yeah, they're and I also like the Ascension. I know everyone hates them.
They were good in NXT.
They were the hottest thing. They held the titles for almost 1 year, and then they lost it, and then they debuted right on Raw.
I mean,
or SmackDown.
They again, another team or superstars good in NXT. They bring them up to the main roster, and Vince just completely shits on them.
Yeah, they just flounder.
Oh, well, also not gonna lie, the Road Warriors gimmick was kind of like, come on.
Well, that's also then it's like Demolition. But it harbored back to that early '90s with the characters that Vince always loved. People like Doink and Duke the Jumpster Drosy. They all had their gimmick.
Yeah.
I feel like they were trying to relive that style of wrestling from the heyday, I would say.
Yeah, and it was
it failed.
Come up with something new. What is it? The Golden Truth.
Oh yeah.
Oh man, don't. They're just struggling now. Okay, so Raw's next pick. This is the 3rd round, gentlemen. Number 11, Sami Zayn.
Yeah, I don't understand why he went up so high. I like Sami Zayn, but it doesn't make sense.
Did you see the match last night at Battleground?
That was a pretty good match. Yeah, that was.
He's always a really good performer.
Oh yeah.
Him versus Nakamura was amazing.
Oh yeah, take over Dallas. That was probably one of the matches of the year for NXT.
Well, that match last night could have ended so early. You saw that botch?
Oh yeah, when Zayn he bounced on the top rope to do like a suplex, and he bounced once, and then he kind of bounced again and kind of just like completely screwed it up.
He landed. If he didn't hit the apron with the shoulder, he probably would have went right on his head.
Yeah.
It was bad.
Here we go with another concussion.
Oh yeah, because he was. It seems like he kind of went up and down, Zayn. Because I remember a couple years ago, Bret Hart brought him out to challenge for like the U.S. title.
Yeah.
And then he got hurt, and then you didn't see him for like a good while because he was he was out of action.
Yeah, it was last year when John Cena was doing his U.S. Open challenge.
Yeah.
They were in Canada. Bret Hart comes out
Yep.
and brings out Sami Zayn, and I think it was like a week or so later, Zayn had a rematch against Kevin Owens for the NXT title, and that's when he actually supposedly hurt his shoulder.
Yeah, because I thought he hurt his shoulder in the championship match against the United States, Cena.
He actually hurt it actually doing his entrance, and then I think he hurt it a little more during the match.
His entrance?
When he's on the stairs and he like throws his hands up or arm up, he kind of like tweaked it a little bit, and then during the match. Oh my god.
Just like Randy Orton hurting his back, taking out the trash.
Yep.
Yeah.
So, Sami Zayn, I think he went a little too early.
Yep.
I feel like he could have went.
I think they should have went with the U.S. titles and the Intercontinental titles.
That's what I thought they were going to do. I thought they were going to wipe all the championships off the board right away.
Right.
Yeah.
Set that as the precedent. Okay, SmackDown's got IC title, Raw's got U.S. title, but they weren't doing that. They were picking. I guess they would think for round 3, the 11th person on a roster filled with a couple, maybe 100, 150 superstars. They go Zayn, number 11.
Yeah.
Yeah, and Sami Zayn also, what is he going to go for now? The U.S. title? Because I don't see him as WWE champion.
No. He'll always be that mid-carder like a Ziggler.
Yeah.
I know Ziggler, he reached the top once or twice, but now he's...
With the Money in the Bank, a lot of people will reach the top.
One with the Money in the Bank, the other with Vicky Guerrero.
Yep. So next up, SmackDown's first pick of round 3, Bray Wyatt. I thought he should have went a little higher up.
Yeah.
I know because he's, the face of fear, the new face of fear.
Yeah. That never wins.
Yeah, I mean, they build him up and then have him lose
every time.
I mean, he's had 2 WrestleMania matches.
Yep.
Lost.
Where he faced Cena, his first one.
Yep.
And lost, which ended his undefeated streak.
Yep.
Then the next year he goes against The Undertaker, loses.
I mean, come on, you're gonna beat The Undertaker at WrestleMania.
Yeah. And then
unless you're Brock Lesnar.
And then this year they have The Rock shit on him.
Oh yeah.
Well, he couldn't wrestle. He was like hurt, so they had Eric Rowan take.
He had like a back injury, so.
Yeah, I know he was nursing an injury for a while.
Which is why a few weeks earlier when they had WWE Roadblock, it was supposed to be Bray Wyatt versus Brock Lesnar.
Yep.
And then Bray Wyatt said that him and Harper were going to face Lesnar, and Wyatt didn't even...
He didn't even really tag, right?
No, he tagged Harper and got out of the ring, and Harper got his ass kicked. He went to Suplex City.
I mean, he probably wasn't injured. He just probably said, enough is enough, WWE. I'm sick of getting shit on.
Nah, I think he did have a back.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Like, he gets shit on constantly. They want to call him the new face of fear. I mean, he's not going to be any Undertaker anytime soon if he keeps losing.
Yeah, true.
So next, moving up, Raw's pick, the boss, Sasha Banks. Which obviously I know now she's competing for the title. So obviously it's like her and Charlotte will go back and forth for a good while between the women's championship. Think it's too high for her or?
No.
That's yeah.
I think obviously she was going to go to Raw so she could have the feud with Charlotte. She went to SmackDown. What are they doing?
Nothing.
I mean, they could make it a Raw versus SmackDown thing, but for a title, I don't think they would do that.
Well, I feel like they have to keep everything separate because that's what they keep saying. It's like you won't see a SmackDown guy in Raw. You won't see a Raw guy in SmackDown. I mean, it has to stay like that. It has to keep the consistency. Yeah. So it'll eventually work, but we just don't know what they're going to do with SmackDown with. They're going to have the tag team titles. Are they going to bring back another women's title? You bring back the Divas, or is it just going to be?
Well, Raw right now has 3 titles, potentially 4.
Yeah.
SmackDown has I think
the
WWE,
IC,
and
the World.
and the WWE
Yeah.
title. Yeah.